lost the red killer's mind. He was going to come in here talking about champ. So, I just wore my hat. I don't even know why I wore it. But it makes sense now.
I'm sick of this shit. Have you seen the ads of the Blue Soldier getting the number gates? Every time I download it, it's totally fake and has a bunch of ads.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Calm down, sir. Game. The real one is called
Offense
Blast.
took a little bit too much time at the line there.
It plays just like the ads. Seriously? The game is actually real. We got the AK upgrade. Now we can get more troops on the right side, and that's going to help us take out way more enemies in the middle. Wait, what if we got this big water tank upgrade on the left? Okay, definitely not enough damage. Let's take out some more enemies in the middle, get more troops on the right side.
They'll give it to the
now
back.
We get the minigun upgrade.
Oh,
nice.
he's got
That's going to do so much more damage.
He's now up to 77 yards rushing in this game, and he's on his way to a 1,400-yard season.
We got him. More troops on the right
It's
side.
so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He's got incredible speed.
And I see the passion there, but saying that, there's just no reason why you
They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10.
I need to see you
Use the play
playing
fake, now
some
to
sort of,
throw.
I don't know what exactly you need.
Outside the pocket, let's go.
It's range. It's a good range.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He's looking to pass.
Till this day.
Looking for the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Lining up to add another.
Not like that.
Yeah.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring
You don't
drive.
even know it.
They're
Somebody's
coming
going to
out to
edit
tee
that
it
up.
up for the
I'm
kickoff,
talking
and
to
that
my guy
last
at Mason
score was a
TV.
real
He's
buzzkill
going to
for
edit
this
that up.
crowd.
I'm going to tell you the part I'm talking about. You were up there with
And he'll
Deontay.
just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
So now, let's
The
get
New
into
Mexico
this
State
Thursday
offense
night
returns
football
to the
game. You know we
field.
got to go for our
To say
predictions.
this
So the
has been a
Eagles play
slow
the
start
Giants.
is
We
a
see
bit
the
of an
Eagles
understatement, and they really need to get it going here,
Mike,
Jesse.
and let you go
That's right.
first.
The
Do you
opponent,
think
they're
the
firing
Giants
on all
have a chance to
cylinders
win this
right
game?
out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing.
Yeah.
They're going to need to throw
Agree
the
with you on
football,
your
and you're
first
going to
statement,
have to
Mike.
protect your
This
guy.
is one of
This
those
protection
things
has to be
absolutely
better
not.
so he
They're
can make
not
more
gonna
plays.
beat the Giants, and I'm going to also
A little
challenge what
release
you
to the
said,
back.
Mike. It's not going to be
Not much
close. I
running
don't
room
really
there
see
thanks
this
to
being a
this
close
senior
game,
defender.
especially after
Picked up 2 yards on
Philadelphia
the last
losing that
completion,
goal.
but
You
it's
know,
3rd
they're
down.
definitely not a team that want to continue this pass. So you end up in
Looking to throw, and
what
he
a
needs
way
a chunk
or
play.
what a way to come back.
Pass rush
They're
coming
definitely
after the
not.
quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They put 2 touchdowns
so
on
the
the board
NFL
in the
has
early
their
going,
Week 6
and now right
big
back to
pretty
work.
games.
They'll
One
get
the
this drive
Lions,
started
then
from
the
the
Eagles,
29.
then the Bills,
Can't
then the
find
Bucks,
his man.
then the Seahawks. Mike, do you agree with this list? How are we feeling about it?
Now, I will put the Lions.
To a game.
I will
Trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You've got to give your QB some time. You've got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And the pass was broken up, incomplete, and there's a flag on the field. This could be offensive holding. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover.
17 points last.
Second down coming up. Pushing to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Provo. And he'll be brought down.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I need to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
They're going to keep this drive going. You'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. Oh, he wants it all. He's got it inside the 25. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
Your last one there, the Seahawks still?
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field, or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown up over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
I would go with Detroit, then I would go with Philadelphia.
And he passes on the touchback. Here it comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
When you think about
they're trying to put a drive together, starting from their own 12.
Turn that back around. So I'm happy for the city of Detroit. This is a great team.
Complete to start this drive.
This is the year that
and they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Aggies want to pick up the tempo.
And that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away.
If you look at the listing,
he was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return.
You know, they put us right there, so they know
what Jacksonville State can get going on. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0.
And there's no Disney World at week 6.
Breaks into the
open. But enjoy, like Phyllis said, enjoy it this way.
And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
Yeah, and this is why he's leading the nation in rushing. Like, you give him the football, and he'll continue to make big plays. He's done it all throughout the season. This offense features him, and they're
going for the goal line. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Guys, Jacksonville State has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer.
I was right about making the video. I don't know if you see it in the video this week.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Quarterback keeps it. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. The give to the back. Finding open areas. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
To the air on second down. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wants to return it. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Jacksonville State has it back in the game. Cox will go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
Anywhere else for seats behind home plate. I got some great food, but nice.
Picked up 2 yards on that last when they need 8 on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion.
Perfect night at the most gorgeous ball.
Back to pass on second down.
100% saying this.
Got a man. It's
and if you
Dickens.
ever get the chance to
brought
attend
down,
an
but it'll be
MLB
enough
game,
for a first down.
do it and get the tickets on
Slant routes. They're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Nice pickup.
Download the Bridget app today and get $50 to $250 instantly.
Well, you know what stopped him? Getting shitted on in the NFL the first 34 years of his career. That stopped his ass. That definitely stopped his ass. And he knew it. Nobody gets the power rankings for like.
What get moved on to the boo-boo organization in the NFL? That's what stopped him. And no matter how great he is, you can't reach down in that toilet and pull up Cleveland. And they're still going through the same thing. And it was so early in his career that they put a lot of pressure on him that he did have to have a soul meeting with his own soul. But I like what came out on the other end when he came through that cocoon called Cleveland Browns.
I'm not gonna lie, I gotta read the stat. Your range is crazy. You was acting in the beginning of the show, and now you got the closer argument of Johnny Cochran of O.J. Simpson case just now. That was my mere closer arguments right there. That's what I got from that. All right, Mike, you got it, man. Listen, my power rankings is this, man. I'm going to go with Mike. I see the Lions at number 1, but I'm going to swap.
Term, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in.
Eagles number 3. Bucks stay at number 4, but my number 5 team It's not the Seattle Seahawks.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping two hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. These guys are breathing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sims. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. He's looking downfield to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes a grab deep. Touchdown, New Mexico State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
So, Mike, I'm just curious, given like you just
Quarterback's
said,
abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half.
Now
He
he's
wastes
saying
no
this is
time
your
and
second
comes out
team.
throwing. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one
That's
right
what I'm
there.
saying. He
Getting
was
to the quarterback,
talking too
creating a
crazy.
negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. And they're able to get him down. Let's talk for a second about Jacksonville State. They climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team...
It's a seam wide open. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UAB is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Roddy White should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Army. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Aggies moving quickly to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Pacheco. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
So the NFL fined Jerry Jones $250,000 for an obscene gesture
on first down.
Fans at
Got
MetLife
it in the middle, it's
Jerry
Pacheco.
said that the gesture was
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Complete and looking for enough for the first down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. guess we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like it's been a terrific scene there today in Las Cruces. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Still on his feet at the 40. Gets it to the 46-yard line. For this offense.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Nice job on the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They send the tight end in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. The short hand. It's Pacheco. And tackled there by the defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to...
Going for the big play. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
The Aggies lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Fires to the big fella. And he's dragged down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you. A sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
Oh, and he missed it. No good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer instead. They're still way, way behind.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing...
Turning it on! He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Man, that's a really nice read. This offense has had a lot of success with the running back getting the ball, right? Running the pitch. The quarterback doesn't anticipate that. He keeps the football, makes a nice read. Nothing but green grass, makes the big play on the run.
Come on, receiver. You can make that play. You do it all the time in practice. Don't come out here on game day and start getting big eyes under the big lights. You got to make that catch.
And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
And already it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much. And even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
And the Gamecocks are marching down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Salter. How about this freshman leading them on the chase and making the big play after the catch? The Gamecocks trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We've come to the break, and Jacksonville State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Looking to throw, it's Bermudez. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Catch in the middle, it's Burns. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Rides to back and leaves it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Gamecocks are facing 3rd and inches. They'll run play action. Gets it out quickly. Still on his feet at the 45. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Oh, he's got some space. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Leaves it with the back. Makes a man miss.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
And the Aggies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
Nope.
Breaks into the open. Got the first down and more. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
And you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day. Dominate the line of scrimmage. You know, turn and hand the ball off to your running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn and hand the football off, especially when you're winning the ball game.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires downfield. Complete downfield. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They'll leave it with him. To the 15. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. He'll throw it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
56, New Mexico State, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time. Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. Quick step and go. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, David.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
And the Gamecocks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. There he goes. Running inside the 20. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
New Mexico State, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where
he lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. You saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here. And now they're playing catch-up, and you know they're going to be throwing at each and every play here in the fourth quarter.
This time he's got it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.